What's going on, you guys? Welcome to Josiah's World TV, and I am here with my YouTube boy. Well, actually, my real friend in real life, Scotty by Nature TV. Scotty, thank you so much for coming, bro. I just wanted to do a brief break. Well, not a brief, but I want to do a good old nasty ass breakdown. Hunty, listen, the blogs are talking, and me and your boy Scotty has so much to say because Falynn finally speaks up. She finally speaks out. But honestly, in my opinion, the whole video itself did not give what it needed to give
at all.
at all. I was like, girl, she playing say, she's trying to play this girl. I'm not gonna give her too much. I'm not gonna give her too much, but I will say this. It's gonna be an interesting ass clip. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do first is play the clip before Scotty and I do our commentary because people been waiting on this. Has been literally waiting on this tea to pop up. Okay,
Most
let's go
definitely.
ahead and get straight into it.
Porsha for your divorce, obviously, but your divorce made headlines this past month, and that was due to the controversy that was surrounding your husband's new engagement to another cast member of the Real Housewives of Atlanta, Porsha. You're obviously very aware. May I ask, how did you find out about that?
I found out at the same time as everyone else. I did not know. As a matter of fact, I remember receiving a phone call around 8 a.m. that morning when everything started making headlines. And someone said to me, Simon and Porsha, they're engaged. They're engaged. And I remember arguing with them. And I specifically said, no, my husband is a lot of things, but he would never do that to me. That is just not who he is. No, no, no. And they said, are you sure? Because this is what everyone is saying. I said, I don't give a shit what everyone else is saying. He wouldn't do that.
But he did.
Yeah.
Okay. So you didn't think it was possible for him to do that, but then once you found out, obviously, that was the case, were you mad? Were you sad? I mean, what was that emotion for you? The raw emotion, what you felt when it was confirmed?
Everyone has their own way to deal with pain. And my husband is hurting just as much as I am. But this took this.
It's the long windedness of it's like, girl, get to the point.
That's the best way I can describe it.
Obviously,
I hate to be
your
mean.
divorce made headlines this past month, and that was due to the controversy that was surrounding your husband's new engagement to another cast member of the Real Housewives of Atlanta, Porsha. You're obviously very aware. May I ask, how did you find out about that?
I found out at the same time as everyone else. I did not know. As a matter of fact, I remember receiving a phone call around 8 a.m. that morning when everything started making headlines. And someone said to me, Simon and Porsha, they're engaged. They're engaged. And I remember arguing with them. And I specifically said, no, my husband is a lot of things, but he would never do that to me. That is just not who he is. No, no, no. And they said, are you sure? Because this is what everyone is saying. I said, I don't give a shit what everyone else is saying. He wouldn't do that.
But he did.
Yeah.
Okay. So you didn't think it was possible for him to do that, but then once you found out, obviously, that was the case, were you mad? Were you sad? I mean, what was that emotion for you? The raw emotion, what you felt when it was confirmed?
Everyone has their own way to deal with pain. And my husband is hurting just as much as I am.
Oh, girl.
But this this took this took the cake. It hurt. That's the best way I can describe it.
I think I want to ask on behalf of everyone who's been reading the headlines about your divorce. There's been so many comments to you, DMs to you, DMs to Porsha. I mean, and people are expecting you, fans are expecting you to act or react a certain way. I guess one of the burning questions that I was talking about earlier is, do you blame Porsha for your divorce?
No. No.
Girl.
Over my life, my husband's life, and our marriage. No. However, Simon and I were the ones who were married to one another. We're the ones who created a family together and built a life with one another. I blame the both of us. He is to blame. I am to blame. And that is all.
Okay.
Whatever came after that, I'm not saying it was right. I'm not even saying it was wrong. But no. No one has that power besides Simon and I.
Okay. Well, there are a few people. When I say a few people, I mean everyone is so divided when it comes to your marriage, especially with the controversy that does surround it with your husband's new engagement. But fans were speculating that you may have been cheating on Simon. So I just want to ask you, is there any truth to that?
No, I never cheated on my husband.
Do you feel like Simon may have ever cheated on you?
You know, I'll say this. Simon and I are not new to couples therapy. And during one of our therapy sessions, I will never forget it. I've never forgotten it, actually. The therapist had asked him, have you ever cheated on Falynn? Would you ever cheat on Falynn? And she was just going down this line of, cheating and being unfaithful. And his response was only this: Simon doesn't get caught unless Simon wants to be caught. And those words have stuck with me ever since.
Wow. Yeah, that would be burned into not only my heart, but my mind too. I would always be thinking, if you go to work, are you actually at work? Where are you? That can't be a comfortable feeling.
No.
You and Simon, you were married for 1.5 years. So when news broke of your divorce, everyone was like, no, they were only together for 1.5 years. It's not even that long. She couldn't keep her man. They were saying all kinds of things. And you're not a stranger to this. You've seen everything, right? But for anyone who wants to know, how long were you guys actually together? Because it's not like you met on day one. Actually, at this point with his new engagement, maybe you did meet on day one and then you're engaged and, married. But how long for you and Simon were you actually together?
We were together for 5 years. We did take a 9-month break in between that time. When we got back together, he proposed twice in the course of 5 years. When we did get back together the second time, we picked up right where we left off, and we got married 3 months later. And we still had our issues to work out, but we were going to therapy, individual therapy, couples therapy. I was meditating. He was doing his own form of meditation. And I really thought that I knew my husband, and I knew where I had a plan, I had a plan for our family and where we were going. And, things got a little bumpy, and it wasn't the first time we experienced some bumps.
It's like
and when it did, I don't know. It's just like he gave up. It's like he gave.
Okay, so I am done sharing this really quick. Okay, joining us here, guys, is giving us the real tea. What's up? What's up, Terrence?
Hey, y'all, what's good?
Nothing. We about to go. You just caught us at the beginning. We about to go ahead and break down this whole messiness between the whole Falynn situation and how she kind of told her side of the story. Now, I will say this: Falynn did. Falynn is definitely innocent. She surely is. But I just can't help to think that it seems inauthentic with this whole interview between Falynn and Up and Adam. Shout out to Up and Adam for the interview. Great job that you did. But I feel like that everything feels kind of inauthentic with this whole storyline. Like, I just cannot believe like all of this is actually happening. And also, I don't know if this is something that they all tried to come up with, but I don't know. I just wish she could have went in a little bit more. But I did try to fall asleep. I did almost fall asleep a few times watching her on this interview. I said, girl, get to the point. Like, it was so long-winded, and I don't like that. Like, get to what you're trying to say.
I think it's more so of because I know a lot of us want her to drag both him and Porsha, because that's what I wanted. I wanted her to drag Porsha and Simon, but I think she's more so, like someone said in the chat, more so heartbroken than angry. Because if she was angry, she probably would have went in. But because she's so heartbroken about it, that's probably why she's not going in the way that she probably would want to, because she still loves him for whatever reason. That's what I take from it.
Yeah, that could be the case, definitely. I also feel like that I didn't play this part because I'm not about to sit here and play the whole interview. But she said that they didn't even ask her to come back on the Real Housewives of Atlanta season 14. They didn't even ask her to come back because they said that she didn't fit the brand. So, which I felt like was a stupid decision, because this whole diamond drama and situation, it could have made a great storyline for the next season.
How you gonna have Porsha and Simon up there but not have Falynn up there alongside them? Exactly. That doesn't make any sense to me.
Oh, I'm not watching.
Oh, you're not gonna watch?
I'm not watching. If Simon get his ooglacious looking, scamming, scheming, walking petri dish full of trichomoniasis ass up on that damn platform, I promise y'all, I'm not watching. Don't ask me for no review. I don't want nothing to do with it. I'm gonna try to keep my insults to a minimum, Josiah, because I want you to get my honest ass. But I'm just not here for, and I said this in my chat too, I'm not here for how y'all get on y'all platforms and y'all talk about this woman like a dog. She was supposed to be pregnant by this man. She was cheating on your front, left, and sideways. He sitting here putting this man picture all over social media, pulling out CCTV footage and all the rest of this shit. And you mean to tell me you so butthurt that she gets up here and do one interview, and you mad because she's telling the truth? Like I said, you mad because she not perjuring herself, and you mad because she, like, you know what I'm saying? How dare you get up here and spray me with my truth about how I really did you, about how I did you like a dog, how I left you high and dry with my damn kids to go run off for 2 months, probably with Porsha ass and everything. And how dare you get up there and talk bad about me? So now, because you did that, now he is, because I said this too, now he trying to take her for everything that she worth. He trying to take liquid access away from her and so many other type of things now, because, and not only her, but anybody else who's going around here with her falsehoods and her fairy tales and her fallacies. That's what he said. He coming after her and anybody else.
But for what? You supposed to be so goddamn happy with Porsha, no, with Porsha. You're supposed to be happy with her, but you so focused on bringing down your soon to be ex-wife. And the thing that gets me is not just Simon is really getting me, it's these fans too, because now all of a sudden you some Simon stands now only because he fucking down on Porsha. That's the only reason why y'all going up for this man, and y'all think that this man's word is bond. It is not. He is
Who
making
said
himself look stupid the
people
whole
think
time.
people actually
Listen, read those comments in the shade room and the neighborhood talk. It will show you how stupid people really are. I'm just
Simon
telling you.
already think
tell
he's a
me
public figure. He
I
already
call
said
him
that she up here discrediting two public figures. He already thinks he's a public figure.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
think he's a public figure.
yeah.
If it
I
wasn't for
mean
her, he wouldn't be one.
I call his ass Salmon because Salmon is trying to go ahead and control the narrative of the whole situation. He's worse than Peter.
But
He's
see,
worse than Peter.
that's what I've been saying though, because
Mm-hmm.
remember when the divorce first came out, Fallon didn't say shit. When he
Mm-hmm.
first filed for divorce, when he filed for divorce the second time, Fallon didn't say shit. I felt like he was doing all that talking, all
Yep.
that rigmarole
Yep.
to do
Damage
exactly what
control.
Josiah said, to do damage control and to control the narrative to make
Yep.
himself like the good person in the situation, so he won't look bad for fucking down on somebody that this girl was hanging out with, had her house work on the show with, and all that other stuff. But at the
Exactly.
end of the day, there's nothing you can do to make yourself look good. And then for some people that's going up for this shit, if Fallon did cheat, oh, let's say she did cheat on Simon, it doesn't make Portia look good still. If she did cheat, it's still wrong. The whole situation's still fucked up if she cheated or not.
And that is why, and I said this in my laugh too. I said that is why every time Simon gets up here and talks bad about Falynn, I'ma light Porsha ass up every damn chance I get. I'm gonna talk about Porsha like a damn dog. Cause that's another thing that bothers me about that too. And I said that too. All up in my chat, every time I said anything about Porsha in this situation, all I saw in the comments was but Kenya. But Kenya, but when Kenya did, but when Kenya said, but when Kenya went, but when Kenya was there,
In
I'm
this
like, what?
situation,
And I said,
Kenya
and we
has
went
nothing to
in
do
on
with
Kenya.
it.
We not talking about Kenya. We talk about Porsha. I said, every time we bring up Porsha bad behavior, y'all quick to say, but Kenya, but Kenya, but Kenya. And we got Kenya together. And the same way we getting Kenya together, the same way we getting this girl together.
It's just like, to me, it's like this. Why are we bringing up Kenya in the first place when she ain't got jack shit to do with this
I
situation?
can't believe people are still bringing out Kenya.
Look in my chat under my laugh tonight. It was getting on my nerves. But Kenya, but Kenya, but Kenya, but Kenya. We not talking about Kenya.
Kenya ain't got nothing to do with this. Nothing to do
Do
with
you
it.
guys?
This is all Portia.
Right. Okay. Let's not talk about Kenya, honey. Because listen, I mean, Kenya is okay, but we not about to give her any energy tonight.
Yeah, because she don't need the energy because this ain't
She,
got nothing to do with her.
she has,
Ain't got
Right,
nothing to do with
this
right.
situation has absolutely
Nothing to do with her.
Kenya. Yeah. So let's go ahead and move on. So also, are you guys actually surprised about her saying that revealing that there was a prenup? Like
her.
she
No,
said that they had a prenup in their marriage and she didn't get nothing. But that's what everybody was
I'm not
saying
surprised.
anyway.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
I'm not surprised at all.
I'm not surprised.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm pretty sure that Shamia's husband probably got her ass on the
Hell
ironclad.
yeah.
prenup
I think,
too.
and I don't want to sound, I don't want to like discriminate against Africans, but as me dating a African in the past, Africans, especially like Nigerians or whatever, they can be very controlling in aspects, and they are classic narcissists. Like I have dated one, and I have met his family. Like they do play. Not all Africans do, but they do play that narcissism role, and you can clearly see with Salmon that he is a number one class narcissist. I mean, it's obvious as day. So. The interview itself, kind of, I was just like, okay, I didn't, I left the interview feeling nothing because I feel like that I didn't gain anything from this interview. I don't know about you guys, but it was just like a whole bunch of nothing. Like, I get that where Falyn's coming from. I feel bad for Falynn, but she didn't really spill that much tea. And I get taking the high road. She looked beautiful, all white, you know. But I'm just like, okay, like what
Falynn,
interview?
if you was not gonna get up here and strip down to the bare bones and really give your truth, what was the purpose of the interview? I don't want her doing no more interviews if she not gonna get up and get a real.
That's what I'm
Right.
saying.
She didn't get real. She didn't.
Yeah,
She
like
did not step into all. Fallon, you had the perfect moment to express how you feel. Clearly, you and Porsha are not friends. Porsha don't care about you.
right.
You know what I'm saying? You had the opportunity in the window. You don't even have to bash Porsha, but you say how you feel. Fallon did not do that. I feel like that Fallon sugarcoated the interview,
Mhm.
She
held
did.
back. She didn't get to the point.
Still protecting him.
Exactly. Still protecting them. Still protecting both of them. For what? For what? They already.
She should have did an interview with the one of us. See, one of us would win. One of us would win there. One of us would have said, bitch, no, you not. We
Exactly.
done
I
fucked
would
with
have
Simon
made.
and we
I
don't
would
see
have
a
made
Porsche.
sure she
So come
drugged
on.
Porsche for
Yes.
filth on that interview.
Yes. Come on now. Give it to us, sis. Let your voice be heard.
I would have been just like that dude from Cheetahs. How do you feel about her being in your house, in your pool, smoking your hookah, fucking your man while you on the show with her?
Right.
How do you feel about that? Because we all in the media, we the people want to know how do you feel about this girl that you was hanging out with, had in your house. Then she
Yeah.
even said that her family knows Portia. That is the crazy part
Yeah.
about it. But Portia said they was never friends though. But you
See.
know her family.
Exactly. It was the whole situation was
Right.
intense.
Because we'd have been like, girl, because if it was me, both of them would have been dead, child. So
Right.
you could be real and let us know how you feel. Because that's why it would have been if it was me.
Oh,
Right.
listen. She better be
Exactly.
glad she ain't doing an interview with us because we're going to get to the bottom of it,
You
honey.
get to the bottom, and I feel like I think that kudos to Up and Adam. I think that he did a great job, but he asked what needed to be asked, but she did not answer what needed to be answered. But like y'all said, if he would have asked more specific questions, then I feel like we would have got more out that interview.
Mm-hmm.
I think he was trying to be a little more delicate with her instead of taking the Wendy Williams and Tasha K route. He just wanted to be Oprah, I guess, and ask all the soft questions. But bitch, if that was me or you or T, we would have went there with her ass. Okay.
Absolutely.
I would have asked her, we would have asked her how she felt about Portia. We would have asked her how she felt about Shamia being the one to hook them up. We would have asked her everything. Okay.
Period.
Okay, guys. So Sharice said, I don't think she was protecting them. I think when a person is unbothered when hurt, you don't give those that hurt you energy.
She is bothered. I don't see no unbothered energy at all.
Yeah,
Falynn is bothered.
And she has every right to be bothered.
Yes, she is bothered. And I feel like she's protecting him because she still loves him. Now, somebody else in the comment section said, "I don't see how y'all can say y'all still love someone who's doing foul shit." It's happened to me. I knew they were doing me so dirty, but yet I still love them. It doesn't go away that fast.
You don't.
Let's not forget, you guys, that this whole situation. She said that she found out when we got the tea, when we was on live for that season reunion. The season finale of the reunion, whatever. She found out the exact same time that we found out. So maybe she's still possibly processing it as well. So
yeah, because it's still going on.
Yeah, it's still going on, exactly. But I hope that Falynn is smart, and it's just it's the Aries, it's the petty in me. I hope that she goes on Instagram Live and just tell it all. You know what I'm saying? Like, just,
baby, she can come over here.
Period. Just like, and I said laugh too. I said when they talked about the Bolo situation, a lot of people felt like Porsha wanted to lie because of Dennis and them bags. Myself personally, I personally believe it ain't had nothing to do with him. I believe it had everything to do with Simon. I believe she was been fucking with that man since then. That's what I honestly believe. I believe that's why Porsha. Yeah.
Okay, so the Bolo thing happened in September.
Mm-hmm.
So you think that she been fucking with Simon since September?
I believe that's why Porsha fought tooth and nail to try to shut Kenya ass up. I believe that's why Tanya ass left. Because just like Porsha said, I'm a grown woman, so why do I need to lie? But bitch, you lying. So what you lying for? Like, and that's my. I just feel like the whole timeline is a lie. I do.
Yes.
I believe it's a lie. I believe she's been messing with him even since then. That's why all of that situation was going on. I do.
I wouldn't put it past her.
I wouldn't. Yeah, Porsha gives me the energy, and I guess I like Porsha because in the past, because she was like fun to watch on the show, like she brought a fun energy. But Porsha has been always on that bullshit. When you look back at the old shows, when you look back at the Real Housewives of Atlanta, and you look back at what actually happened, she has always been on that bullshit. Like, period. Like the way
people don't want to admit it. That's the part that I can't get with. They don't want to. I don't know what it is with people that makes them not want to admit that this girl ain't she.
Because of Kenya, I think. And I hate to bring her name for real. Like, I feel like because they don't like, people just cannot stand Kenya, then, you know, people are either like Team Porsha or Team Kenya.
Mm-hmm.
But Porsha is getting her ass dragged this season because what she did was the ultimate.
I can only imagine what these things are going to be like. All the women going to be talking about her ass like a dog.
But my thing is this, because like I said, it bothered me that first 5 minutes of the interview, how she said that she was not asked back. They
said she wasn't asked back because she didn't represent the brand and they didn't like what she did with the golf court. But Porsha put her hands on 2 people.
Right, exactly.
On the show.
Porsha drug Kenya ass on the show, and y'all brought her ass back. So I'm not understanding.
Let's go back to season 6, pillow fight.
Right,
demons, all hell broke loose. Even Candy was getting bucked. You know what I'm saying?
The Intercontinental girl. I know they brought her back down there. They said damn creative.
Last season on New Jersey, Danielle Stubb pull up. What's that chick named Hair? And drug her to the damn clothing store.
Yes.
So what do you mean it doesn't represent your brand, especially on the Housewives of Atlanta when Porsha put her hands on 3 people. 3 fucking people. First she drugged Kenya across the stage. Then Cynthia had to karate kick her ass across the damn boat. Then she chased Jamie down the street and fought her. And was about to fight Giovanna last season. So what you mean?
Yeah, exactly. Shanice said, I can't believe Porsha was a Christian preaching about sin, and look at her years later. The world really ate her ass up. Mm-hmm.
Falynn, if I was you, I'll go around there the damn loving hip hop girl. Okay, I go to Mona Me Entertainment and get loving hip hop and spray their ass all over VH1, girl. That's what I do. Fast. Right. Bravo don't want me to do it. I know.
I see Falynn on WeTV.
Right.
Somewhere on WeTV. Yeah. They put her on Marriage Boot Camp or some shit.
I
did. I said if I was Falynn, I'd carry my ass right to Mona Me Entertainment. I know Mona down for the I will spray Porsha and Simon's every scene. I'll read the bitches down to ground.
She can replace Rashida.
Sure could. Every scene I'll read their asses down to the ground. Yes, I would.
I'll be sitting at the bar with Carly because you know Porsha was supposed to be my friend and she was my man. And then I'll be sitting in the scene with Sierra and Simon married behind my back. And I just don't know.
Period. I'm telling you.
Then I sit there with Bambi.
Yeah.
I just can't believe that he did.
Yeah. Mimi need a storyline. I'll be crying with Mimi. I'll be crying with Jock. I'll be crying with
Mimi don't cry. She just gonna look at you.
I'll be crying with everybody, child.
He gonna eat a burrito and
Exactly.
I'm telling you, I'll be at everybody's house on everybody's scene crying, getting out my damn story.
People are thinking that Porsha probably blocked this shit for her not to come back on the show, but they could find a way to bring her ass back. Porsha ain't got to know.
Porsha, he does that. And you gotta be, because allegedly, I'm hearing that they're possibly bringing back on Sheree and Phaedra. No, we need Falynn. Bring Falynn back on the show. This is y'all, baby. Y'all had a big scandal like this since season 9. Bring Falynn back on the show. Even if you don't even want to put her as a full timer, that's fine. Bring her back as a friend to the show.
I bet Kenya wouldn't mind bringing her ass back.
Kenya will advocate for her.
She'll call production. She'll call production. Listen, I need you guys to set up a scene for me and Falynn and sit down and have drinks at Arizona's. I need you to do that. And I'm gonna invite her to I'm gonna have a birthday party. And I'm gonna invite everyone, including Porsha and Simon.
Yeah.
And Falynn will be my special guest.
Yeah.
How do y'all think? What y'all think about that?
And they gonna do it. They gonna do it.
Exactly. Because Candy likes Falynn. So
because me and Kenya are both Aquarius. This is the type of shit that'll be on my mind. I will set this shit up with the quickness, especially because I don't like that bitch. I set it up with the quickness. Make sure you have Falynn there. They'll find a way to bring her there now. They will.
Exactly. Production, let me tell you, I'm looking at y'all right in the camera. Production, let me tell y'all something. Don't fuck it up for season 14.
Really, because that's what everybody tuning in for to see this shit.
They already did. They already did because they acting like Falynn not gonna be like. If they give anybody a peach, it need to be Falynn. I feel like she's already gonna be Simon and Porsha's storyline any damn way. So what sense does it make to not have her there?
Exactly.
Because my thing about it is it's going to be talked about.
Mm-hmm.
Porsha and Simon gonna talk about it. The girls gonna talk about it. They're gonna be reading her ass for filth about it.
Especially Kenya.
Especially Kenya. That's probably why Cynthia, because you know Cynthia and Porsha done fell out.
Yeah, they still did.
So
they did, yeah. So that might be Cynthia reason Mike to come back as a friend. There you go. So that's
but they might bring back LaToya too, because I see she hanging out with light-skinned Keisha, who's supposed to be on the show this season.
Yeah,
that's right. She's supposed to be light-skinned. Keisha's supposed to be like a friend to the show or something.
I wonder how that's gonna work.
Me too. It's interesting to see how that plays out. But I mean, at the end of the day, like I really feel bad for Falynn, but at the same time, but I really do feel bad for Falynn. I feel like that she could have spoke more on it. I think that she did beat around the bush a little bit on this whole interview. And I'm just really interested to see what will actually play out. And I'm praying to God that production plays their card right, because I think they kind of heard the complaints that the viewers had of last season regarding how dry and unorganized, discombobulated how the season was.
Uninspired.
Late, tired.
Because they thinking to bring back Sheree and Phaedra as if that's gonna solve anything. Sheree had 2 chances and it didn't solve anything.
Right, exactly.
Why is she?
Harold asks, what did Cynthia and Porsha fall out about?
I don't know what they fell out about. All I know is that she unfollowed Cynthia, and there it is. That's all I know.
I think because I keep my ears to these streets, but I heard that the reason why they fell out because Cynthia did not support Porsha or didn't do any, she didn't like the post or didn't support her in any way as far as when she made that nasty, sneaky move.
Why was she supporting?
Why would she support that girl? You's a harlot. You mad because you's a harlot and she called you one and she don't want to agree with that? That woman just got married.
Again.
That's why I have such an issue with Shamia.
Exactly.
That's exactly why I got such an issue with Shamia. Because I thought all the married hoes were supposed to stick together.
But Shamia ain't nobody
about you was married.
But remember, Shamia was mad at Phaedra. Remember, Shamia was mad at Phaedra a couple of years ago for trying to get on her last husband that she had. So how you gonna support this bitch getting with somebody else's husband? And both of y'all was hanging around. These bitches are trying. Let me tell y'all something. I wish one of y'all would. You, Josiah, Maddie, I wish y'all would do something like that to me. I swear I wish y'all would do something like
that. Oh, hell nah. That is not my character at all.
Well, it all depends on who it is.
Oh.
And how long y'all been together. And what the situation is. That's how my draws work.
Ooh.
Now, if that's your boo, nah, I ain't doing that. But if that's just somebody you knock it down, I mean, do that count?
Okay, I'm gonna tell you something that I had going on. Okay, so it was a situation where I met this guy at a bar because my now ex friend brought him there.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I had never met him before a day in my life, but he came with my friend. Maybe the next day, my friend said he didn't like him. You know, he wasn't this, he wasn't that. So the boy tried to talk to me next,
Mm-hmm.
and I told my friend about it. My friend said, "What does it matter to me? I didn't even know him. I only knew him for 2 days, so it doesn't matter.
Mm.
So why would I get upset?"
Yeah, that's my point.
So when he said that, I dated him because he only knew him for 2 days. You know, it wasn't nothing serious. They wasn't sleeping together. It was just someone he met. It didn't work out for 2 days, and I got with him. So, but it wasn't behind his back. He knew about it. I told him. He told me to go ahead and talk to him. Now,
Mm.
if I was doing some Porsche shit, then
Right.
Yeah, that's betray. That's the betrayal on a whole
Yeah.
nother level. And even if let's say if I was like I don't know a girl and maybe like even just like someone that's on our panel that I'm not really the closest to, or somebody like maybe another YouTuber like even though we hung out a few times, does not mean that I go back behind and sleep with your husband. Like that's trashy.
Right.
That's
Right.
trashy as hell.
yeah, that's just like, for instance, like, okay, Alex works on the panel with us. Now, it's pretty clear and it's pretty obvious that the three of us are the closest. Now, even though the three of us are the closest and we work with Alex on the panel, it still won't look right for one of the three of us or any of us to be
Mhm.
going behind him getting with his
Mm-hmm.
man. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's fucked up. Regardless of us not being as close to Alex as we are with each other, it wouldn't be right because we work with the man
Mm-hmm.
on the panel every other week. Why would we be fucking on his man?
Right.
That doesn't make any sense.
That's true. YoungRichSkinny.org say Encore on BET gave Bravo a whole list of people they could choose from, and they going to give us some light skinned Keisha. I'll be darned.
I really don't have an issue with light skinned Keisha being on the damn show, to be honest. I mean,
Me neither. I mean, at this point, look at all the ratchet. Look at all the ratchetness that's going on
Right.
over there. All that ratchicity that's there now. Look at what Hosha got going on. So
my Hosha.
listen, they are no longer the upper echelon.
Wait,
He said Hosha.
Okay. All right, they are no longer the upper echelon. They gutter snipe straight up out the hood like everybody else now. So go on ahead of that light skin Keisha up there. She not gonna devalue nothing.
But you know what? People have an issue with light skinned Keisha because of her stage name. And when she explained what her stage name was, I understood, but
Yeah, me too. Girl, who cares?
right.
It's something interesting.
It's okay. Hell, it's all good.
Like,
I don't mind her being on there.
Me, like I could see her with Candy. I could see her maybe with Porsha, maybe like a Candy Porsha Drew type of thing. Like I don't see her with Kenya. I don't think Kenya would like her at all.
Speaking of Drew, she's one of the ones that support this shit.
Of course.
Oh yeah, I already read her down by that. I read her.
I want to say this to you guys. I am a Christian. However, I'm more spiritual. I'm not paper Bible Christian. And also, Drew makes Christians look horrible because you contradict yourself every
time.
You sitting here calling Latoya a Delilah and Jezebels and all these names and stuff. Exactly. But look what you're doing to your close friend, Porsha.
Mm-hmm.
So that tells me that all that rah-rah talk that you do, it ain't it. And you don't stop.
It is not it.
I heard that you will be coming back, Drew. Get it together because that last few episodes.
Yeah, she's one of the secured peaches. Her Kenya and Porsha are secured. It's Kenya and Cynthia that's not secured. But
of course, that's a no-brainer. I mean, it's no shade to Cynthia, but it's been time for her to leave. Cynthia, baby, your time was a few seasons ago.
For me, it's like, for me, it's like this. I don't necessarily want to see her go, but I don't want to see her hold a peach either.
Yeah.
Cynthia will be cute with a couple of pop-ups when needed, spread the mess. Well, now she ain't no good bone collector.
I like her confessionals.
Yeah, she does a good confessional. But season 7, when she tried to be a bone collector, it didn't work out.
Listen.
Yeah.
She did not know what the fuck she was doing.
She didn't. She tried to play big girl, tough girl. It just didn't. It backfired on her.
Like terribly. Like she looked a damn fucking fool for real, for real.
Right.
Like these girls are so hypocritical, especially Drew. And it's sad because we all started off liking Drew, well, except Sakina. Sakina never liked Drew. But it's like we all liked her at first, and now it's like girl.
Right.
And supporting that mess, Drew, that's fine. Drew, you forget you married to a fine ass man, even though I think he got some screws loose and you might end up on an episode of Snap. But you know, hey, you can send them our way. You know, I ain't like Porsha. I know how to send them back home. Okay, yeah. I'm not gonna keep them overnight like Porsha did. No, return them to sender. That's be the thing that be getting me, man. I'm like, y'all indulging in this like y'all aren't married yourself. Like
that's the part that be killing me. And half of these hoes that sitting up here trying to take up a portion of this whole situation, they probably ain't married themselves. They probably walk around the grocery store with a bonnet on every damn day. Girl, bye.
Not with a bonnet on.
A helmet of salvation, honey. A helmet of salvation. Yes.
Lord Jesus. Well, at least Falynn ain't walking around with her bonnet on. At least she looked decent for her interview.
Oh, well, I thought that she looked beautiful. I think I love that white jumpsuit that she had on. She looked very nice. Her hair was laid to the gods, you know. You can tell, like I said earlier, that Falynn was really hurt during the whole situation. Like the pauses, the crying, the tissues, she was really hurt. But at the same time, it's just like, I know that Porsha's getting a 3-episode special, like she's getting a special or something like that. So I wonder if Falynn is going to be on this special, allegedly.
Who?
Huh?
Who going to be on it?
Porsha. Porsha's getting her own spinoff. So I'm like, I guess over the whole situation, I don't know if it's the whole Salmon situation and yes, guys, I know his name is Simon, but I like saying Salmon because that's the way how he fucking act, like a stink ass salmon.
That's exactly how he acts.
But, I don't know if she's going to be on there, but I'm really going to, like I said earlier, you guys, I'm really going to be disappointed on this whole situation if she does not pop up on season 14, like production. Get it together.
They do need to let her pop up somewhere. It has to be like a event or something that have her pop up at, and Porsha will have a surprise of her life. I want to see it.
Right.
I ain't going to feel no ways because I ain't watching it. And if I do, I'm just going to read Porsha, period.
Let you tell it. You ain't reviewing shit. Let you tell it because I don't even know. Speaking of it, did you see the little 15-second teaser of the Love and Hip Hop Atlanta?
They got a teaser out already?
Yeah, it's practically a brand new cast, to be honest.
Yandy is on there. Yandy and Mendices, as we already know. I guess Love and Hip Hop New York is not coming back. Because, you know, Yandy is Mona's favorite. She probably moved Yandy down there to Atlanta.
The only faces that you probably know that they kept was, well, you know Yandy already. I don't know why she's here. Erica Mina's also there. But Rashida, Carly, Sierra, and Bambi, and everybody else is new.
And Sierra's going to be there, too.
Yeah, it's practically a new cast. Young Rich, I know you fucking lying talking about Candy is more Love and Hip Hop than Porsha. You can't be serious. If anything, Porsha need to be on Love and Hip Hop.
Yes, she do. With the horation she got going on around there. That fits right in with Love and Hip Hop.
I would love to see Porsha go on Love and Hip Hop and get into it with Jessica Dime. Jessica Dime will beat her motherfucking ass. I'll be all for it.
Right, exactly.
I'll be all for it.
But before we close this out, you guys, do y'all feel like that Porsha brand is completely ruined? Like people are like completely over Porsha? Because, you know, at the beginning of the season, we saw how Porsha was doing her activism in Black Lives Matter and, you know, going out there in the streets. But I feel like that this whole scandal that happened over the past month has debunked everything that she allegedly or tried to do for the community. You know,
If
it
you
just
want
made
me to
Porsha.
be,
It's just not a good look.
if you want me to be real,
Let's keep it real. That's what we
want me to
do.
be real about it.
Let's keep
I
it
don't think
real.
I don't think it's really tainting anything because she still got stupid ass people that's rallying up behind her. So I don't
Period.
think nothing is ruined. They still
Period.
going up for her.
Period.
I doubt that it's ruined anything.
Period. At all. She still got her same delusional stance. Like I said, birds of a feather flock together. Okay. So she's still gonna have her fans and her stands, and they're gonna go up for it, and that's fine. Fine, whatever. Do what y'all want.
I think the people that got sent see her for who the fuck she is. Even
Yeah.
though I feel like it's very crazy to me that it took her to fuck somebody else's husband versus her lying on somebody saying they tried to drug and rape her to see that she's trash. She was trash when she
Mhm.
did that, and y'all still defended her. But now she fucks somebody's husband, and some of y'all see the light.
Well,
Bitch, I
sometimes,
see the
but you
light.
know, but I will say this, not to play devil's advocate, but I will say this. I think back in season 9,
Oh,
Portia was more people gravitated towards Portia because they maybe felt like that she was really innocent. Now I gave her the side eye, but you know, people Portia has this persona where she plays the black blonde, if that makes sense. Like she's young, or okay, I don't know, but
She ain't young. That girl finna be 40 this year. She ain't fucking young.
child. Portia, listen. Portia is the street that the hoes work on. Okay. Portia
Uh-uh.
is
you
the
stop
street that the
bullshitting.
hoes work on. Okay. I've always knew she won't shit. I've always known that about her. My spirit never collapsed. But see, my thing is, when I need to take up for her, I do. Like the whole
Right,
first part of the season, I was down with Portia.
right.
I ain't had no issues with her. And
Is it,
until she started with the bull crap, and I said, see, here it go.
but is
Now I'm
it
about to be the
saying,
bad guy again.
is it, oh, you definitely, we all gonna be the bad guy for Potomac, so just be ready.
Y'all, I don't know if y'all seen my reaction with Niecy on the live Potomac, but I said that
I
this
did.
season I am giving Candace a clean slate, so I'm not going to drag. So y'all don't be dragging me for dragging Candace, okay? I'm going to give her a clean slate.
But see, my thing with that is, I don't even dislike Candace.
Yeah, I don't dislike
I
it.
don't even either.
I can take her or leave her. She's not
Yeah,
somebody that I go up for like that. Like,
yeah,
and she ain't nobody that I hate either. I think,
yeah.
like, okay, I know this is off the topic, Josiah, and I know you're about to end this, but since the three of
Oh
us,
no, it's okay. Let's talk. No, I'm down for it.
I just want to say this because I know Terrence did a live about it, and I know that I did a video about it, and I know that it was said by Candace that the reason why Ashley gets quote unquote gets away with whatever she gets away with is because
Oh
she's
God.
light skinned. My thing is, and I want to know if you and Terrence agree. I think that they both get the same amount of hate. I don't see anyone letting Ashley get away with anything because people go in on Ashley all the fucking time. When Monique put her hands on Candace, people said that Monique should have put her hands on Ashley, not Candace. I think they both get the same amount of hate because they are the same damn bitch to
When I
me.
saw
I
that,
think they are two sides of the same coin. That's why they can't get along.
and see, I was going to do a video on that. I was going to say, I don't see colorism when it comes to that situation because, like you said, Ashley does get the same. She gets dragged the same way because Ashley is messy as hell, and we dragged her. We call her all kinds of names. You know what I'm saying?
Erica De Niro called her Stewie.
My thing with Candace was, girl, everybody on that show gets dragged with reckless abandon. Okay.
Robin
I
is a
can't name not one person on that show who has not gotten dragged.
Robin, perfect example. She is a light-skinned woman.
And
And we call her Robert, we call her Stud, we call her tie tricks on the hair. We drag the hell out of her. Say that her man is a beard. She's a beard for him. I mean, he's a beard for her. We drag Robert. We drag Giselle, who is a light-skinned woman, who says that, oh, you know what? We drag her for her husband and her fake
right.
relationship with Jamal.
But the narrative that's being pushed is that when Candace says something, everybody goes in, but when Ashley says something, nobody says anything. I
I
just don't
don't agree.
I
see
disagree
I think
with
that
that. Yes, they
everyone,
do.
I think
because
that
I feel like even the people on the cast holds Ashley accountable for the things that she's done in the past. Robin stay correcting her when she gets self-righteous on the show. She stay correcting her and reminds her of what she said and done. They do the same thing with Candace. I think that they both get I honestly feel like I don't think Candace get that much hate because
she don't.
I see a lot of people defending her more than hate her.
Yeah.
But at the same time, there have been times where she could just post a picture on Instagram and somebody just come in her comments and just start cussing her the fuck out when it ain't got nothing to do with nothing. I think they get the same. I think the same amount of people dislike Candace are the same amount of people that dislike Ashley. I think they both get the same amount of hate. Yep. And I think they are the same. I think they're the same bitch. I think that they are two sides of the same damn coin, and that's why they don't get along. That's why they don't get along.
But you know what? Candace knew exactly what she was doing because when she made that tweet, she made it very clear to point out to say, now see how far this goes. And then directly after that, she made another tweet laughing, saying, ha ha ha, see y'all so angry. Candace knows exactly what she's doing. This is exactly the type of shit that got her ass popped the last time. That's that stuff on Twitter. I don't like that. I don't like that. Like like stuff like that is what bugs me about Candace.
Harold said that seems like Candace does not need to be held accountable.
She doesn't. She doesn't. And I'm more than sure if this gets brought up during the season, she's going to turn it around and say, oh, well, I got cyber bullied like she did the last time she went on Twitter running her mouth.
I'll be seeing Candace tweets on Twitter, and she be doing a lot for sure. But guys, I don't feel like y'all said, I don't think that it's colorism on the show. I don't think it's colorism toward Candace versus Ashley because, like I said, like all of them get dragged. Wendy gets dragged last season. Karen, she was probably the only person who does not get dragged, but it's not because of her color. Because, like I said, Giselle and Robin is light-skinned women, and they get dragged all the time.
Where do y'all think that came from? Like, do y'all think she just sat around and just started at and just decided to
if you don't mind, I could go a little bit deep. I will go surface level with it, but I think that colorism is such a popular topic in 2020 and 2021 to talk about. We as the African American community put colorism easily in like a box, or we put it on something so quick. But when it comes to this show, was there colorism on Basketball Wives? Hell yeah, it sure was. Absolutely. But I don't think that it's colorism on the Real Housewives of Potomac.
Yeah, me neither.
Classism? Hell yeah. Classism? Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Colorism? I just don't see colorism being on this show. And I think that people are kind of, I don't know, reading too far into it as far as when it comes to colorism.
Yeah. Because for me, it just came so left field. And I said, how ironic this starts now and then Potomac finna start when next month. That's the way I looked at it too. I was like, how ironic.
Right.
We got all about the tea.
I was just about to say,
here we go. Here we go.
What y'all not gonna do is put us in the mess. Okay, we got our own goddamn panel to be
right. No, I'm not touching that. Sorry.
We ain't touching it. We got our own goddamn panel to be bothered with, okay? As a matter of fact, since we're talking about it, tune into Boys Night Out Saturday night at 9/8 Central Time with the three of us. Also, Jamar 84 and Maddie Rance. Okay, now that's the panel we're worried about. We got at all.
You guys, and also, if you guys enjoying this discussion with my boys, Terrence and Scotty, please make sure to like the live video, okay? Man, I really appreciate y'all for coming through for real.
They seem to love it when the three of us come together.
Oh yeah, it's always a good conversation for sure.
Child, y'all be in the way though, girl. That all about the tea, girl. I want nothing to do with that, child. You got talking about them. No, ain't not getting way too far. I don't want nothing to do with that, child. I've been watching though. I think you're the best.
But I don't know why they so pressed for us to be talking about this shit.
But it's how the comic just smooth put it in there. It's all about the tea black. Oh, you drink? Oh, let me find out. Trying to start something. I said, okay, that's a smooth one you put in there. Yes. But I'm really interested to see what actually plays out. I'm pretty sure Porsha or Simon is going to respond to the video. So
Porsha
we'll be
might
getting
not
some tea tomorrow,
respond.
some recording. This is going to be a ongoing recording.
Porsha might not respond. Simon is the one that's going to respond.
Yeah, he the one big one.
But you know, Simon going to respond for sure.
Because he want to be Peter so bad, child.
Okay. Look, he been watching all these seasons, The Real Housewives of Atlanta, following Uncle Ben's footsteps.
Let me ask y'all one more thing before y'all end this. Have y'all been seeing stuff in the vlogs about people saying that he's lying about his net worth? That people say that there's receipts out there that proves that he's not really worth for $40 million?
I did not see that. Where did you get that from?
I gotta find it. It's somewhere in my Instagram. But every time I go live, I've always seen that in my live, that he's a scammer, that he's lying, and that he's really not worth $40 million. I've been seeing that all down my timeline, all down my comments, and it's.
I was just about to say that. I was just about to say that on that comment. Y'all need to tune into Tisa Tales because she has got. She's been spending a lot of tea on Simon. Y'all.
Really? Okay.
Yeah,
so thank you, Cherise. It's Tisha Tales on YouTube page. Okay.
I'm trying to believe it because I feel like if a man is worth $40 million, you wouldn't be messy like this. You would be just like Porsha and Mum's the Word.
He's very messy, and for you to be, and no, I'm not trying to age shame nobody, but for you to be an elder, for you to be so messy in the, responding in the videos, putting your 2 cents on certain stuff. I don't know, like he's old enough to be one of my uncles. Just be chilling, mind your business, drink your Corona, and sit down. And smoke your.
I know that's what he drinks. I know that's what he drinks.
He looks like he drinks Coronas and Heinekens. That's an older black man drink, because my uncle's drinking all the time.
Tell me he don't drink no Corona.
Give me a Corona. Give me a Heineken real quick.
I was gonna say old English or Coke 45 or natural ice or some gutter snipe shit like that. I mean, at least y'all gave him, an upper echelon, because he gave me Bud Ice. That's what he.
Oh my God! Wait, not Bud Ice. Oh bye, Terrence. Good night.
I'm not dealing with Terrence.
What time is it over there? Ain't it 12?
It's midnight over there.
It's midnight. I'm about to get off anyway. I gotta go to bed, child.
I do too, but child, y'all showing out.
Ooh, child. Okay. Well, guys, on that note, it is 11 o'clock Central Time over here. I'm pretty sure it's past midnight for some of y'all over there. And we're going to go ahead and end this live. Scotty, thank you so much for joining me. Terrence, thank you so much for joining me. Y'all know I'm in the process of being more consistent on my YouTube page, coming with the tea. Now, I did. Oh yes, I did a live earlier. Yeah, I fucked up so bad, but I put it on private, but I'm gonna just post it back out there about the encore. My thoughts was all over the place, but I'll be better with it. So I'm new to this whole live streaming. Thank you.
Well, before we do end it, we gotta. I already said something about it, but I'm gonna say it again. We gotta keep pushing it out there. Boys Night Out will be on Saturday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, 8 p.m. Central Time.
Exactly.
It features myself, Josiah, Terrence, Jamar, and Maddie. Okay, it's the 5 of us Saturday night. Support Boys Night Out. Support Boys Night Out. Support us. Okay, we gotta keep saying it every time. Support Boys Night Out. We deserve all your support.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I'm having a drink this time.
Support Boys Night Out that's coming on Saturday. Thank y'all so much. Thank you everybody for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed the live. This was a cute little kiki. Terrence, I'm about to go ahead and watch your live now. And because I've been trying to put together some stuff. So all right, guys, I'm out of here.
All right, y'all.
All right, y'all.